The Ebola virus is rapidly spreading in West Africa. Cases detected in the region since earlier this year have topped 1,600, with the death toll nearing 900. And now the World Bank is stepping in to help curb the deadly outbreak with a pledge of $200 million. Our Kim Min-ji has more.
The World Bank has pledged a $200 million emergency fund to help contain the Ebola outbreak in West Africa. World Bank President Yong said the fund would provide support to stop further transmission of Ebola within the three affected nations and prevent infections in neighboring countries. The emergency fund will be used to pay for medical supplies and salaries for medical staff and also help communities cope with financial hardships caused by the epidemic. Others are also reaching out. The African Development Bank has set aside $60 million for support and the World Health Organization $100 million. The Ebola outbreak has claimed at least 887 lives since the first case in Guinea in February, and Nigeria has now reported its second case of the disease. However, raising hopes that there may be a cure, 2 American missionary workers infected with the virus are reportedly recovering after receiving an experimental drug called ZMapp. Health officials say Dr. Ken Brantley and Nancy Wright-Bull began showing signs of improvement within a couple of hours. Although the serum hasn't been tested in humans before, monkeys have survived the virus when given the serum within 48 hours of infection. Meanwhile, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said it will dispatch 50 staff to the affected regions within this month to fight the deadly virus. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.
Meanwhile, the Korean Foreign Ministry says the government will provide an additional $500,000 in assistance to West African countries to help them contain the Ebola outbreak.
That's right. This is in addition to the $100,000 it provided earlier in the year in response to an international call for emergency funds made by the World Health Organization.